Good morning children. Warm greetings to everyone. Now let's discuss about climate and adaptation. Already we discussed about weather and climate. I hope you remember. Now let's see about adaptation. Adaptation is nothing but the body feature of an organism is ready to survive in that particular environmental condition. Okay, say for example, if we consider a fish lives only in water. If we take the fish out of water, it cannot survive because the fishes are adapted to breathe dissolved oxygen. If we take the fish out of water, in the atmosphere they cannot get dissolved oxygen. In the atmosphere we have only gaseous oxygen, so the fishes breathe through their gills. They can't breathe the gaseous oxygen, hence they live in water. They breathe only dissolved oxygen and they eliminate dissolved carbon dioxide in water. So I hope now you could understand what is adaptation. Animals are adapted to survive in the condition in which they live. Animals living in very cold and dry climate must possess special features to protect themselves against the extreme cold or heat. Recall from chapter 9 of your classic science book the definition of adaptation. This one I explained already. The features and habits that help animals to adapt to their surroundings are result of the process of evolution. So the features and habits of animals adapt to their surroundings are a result of the process of evolution. Here evolution means the development of plants, animals, etc. over many thousands of years from simple early forms to more advanced ones. So that is called evolution. In this chapter we will discuss about the effect of climate on animals. Okay, how the climate affects the animals' life and how they are adapted to their certain environmental conditions. As examples of adaptation of animals to climatic conditions, we discuss only animals living in polar regions and tropical rainforest. First we will discuss about polar regions. Okay, polar regions, we know already, the name suggests the polar region are situated near the poles, that is North Pole and South Pole. Some well-known countries that belong to the polar regions are Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Alaska in USA and Siberian region of Russia. Examples of some countries where the tropical rainforests are found are India, Malaysia, Indonesia, Brazil, Republic of Congo, Kenya, Uganda and Nigeria. Let's discuss about the polar regions. The polar regions present an extreme climate. These regions are covered with snow and it is very cold for most part of the year. For 6 months the sun does not set at the poles, while for the other 6 months the sun does not rise in winters. So in summers the sun does not going to set, but and in the winters the sun does not going to rise and the temperature can be seen as below 37 degrees Celsius. Animals living there have adapted to these severe conditions. Let us see how they are adapted by considering the examples of polar bears and penguins. Polar bears have white fur so that they are not easily visible in the snow white background. It protects them from heavy cold. The polar bears have thick white fur on their body. As the color of the snow also is white, and the polar bear also has white fur, that means white hair on their body, so it protects them from their predators. Predators means other hunting animals, so it helps the polar bear to survive in that polar region. It also helps them in catching their prey. Prey means their food. To protect them from extreme cold, they have two thick layers of fur. That white hair is coated into two thick layers, and they also have a layer of fat under their skin. We know already fat is an insulator. It is an insulator, so which protects them from getting cold. In fact, they are so well insulated that they have to move slowly and rest often to avoid getting overheated. So the animals, polar bears, are moving very slowly to avoid overheating of their bodies. Physical activities on warm days, that is during summer, necessitate cooling. So the polar bear goes for swimming. It is a good swimmer. Its paws are wide and large. Paws means feet. So their feet are wide and large, which help it not only to swim well but also walk with easy in the snow. While swimming underwater, it can close its nostrils and can remain underwater for long durations. So while swimming, they are closing their nostrils. Nostrils means nose, and they can remain underwater for longer duration. It has a strong sense of smell. By using their sense of smell, they can easily catch their prey by sniffing. We can understand the adaptations of polar bears with the help of the following flowchart given here. The white fur is not easily visible in the snowy white background. So this feature helps the polar bear to protect itself from the predators. Its predator and prey are unable to see it. So the white fur character of the polar bear helps it for this, to get its prey and to protect itself from the predators. And the next characteristic is it has two thick layer of fur. Fur means white hair. These keep it warm in cold weather. So that white hair on its body protects it from the severe cold. It has a layer of fat under its skin. So this characteristic helps the polar bear. The fat insulates its body from cold and keeps it warm. It has long, curved and sharp claws. So this character is helping the polar bear. This help it to walk on ice surface. It has very strong sense of smell. It helps the bear to locate and catch its prey. Prey means its food.